In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to record depreciation in QuickBooks Online. Managing your finances efficiently is critical for any business, and depreciation is an essential part of that process. It helps you account for the gradual loss of value in your assets over time. QuickBooks Online makes it easy to track depreciation with a few simple steps, ensuring your books stay accurate and up to date. Whether you're new to QuickBooks or just need a refresher, this tutorial will walk you through the process step by step. If you don't already have a QuickBooks Online account, you'll find a link in the description below to get started. Now, let's dive in. First, open QuickBooks Online and log into your account. Once you're in, look toward the top left corner of your dashboard there. You'll see a button labeled New. Go ahead and click it. This button will open a menu with several options. From this menu, select Journal Entry. Once you're in the Journal Entry screen, the first thing you'll want to do is set the correct date for your depreciation entry. You can find the date field at the top of the screen. Make sure this matches the period you're recording the depreciation for. Next, you'll need to start entering the details of the transaction. On the first line, select Depreciation Expense as the account. This is the account where the depreciation cost will be recorded. After selecting the account, move over to the Debit column and enter the total depreciation amount for that period. Now, it's time to add a description. In the description field, include specific details such as the month this entry covers and the assets being depreciated. This will help keep your records clear and easy to reference later. If you're tracking depreciation for individual assets, you'll need to add a separate line for each one. For each asset, make sure to select the appropriate account or sub-account if applicable, then enter the corresponding depreciation amount in the Debit column for that line. Once you've added all the necessary lines, take a moment to ensure that the total amount across all the lines matches the total depreciation expense you entered earlier. This is important because the debits and credits in your journal entry must always balance. Before saving your work, review everything carefully. Double-check that the date is correct, the accounts are accurate, the description is complete, and the amounts are balanced. This quick review helps avoid errors and ensures your financial records stay precise. When you're confident everything looks good, click Save and New to store the entry and start a new one if needed. If this is your only entry for now, you can simply save and close the screen. And that's it. You've successfully recorded depreciation in QuickBooks Online. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe.